Welcome back, folks. Be Sure 94 here. We're here for a lovely Sunday for Monday Night Nitro here in our WCW Lives save. We are on the WCW Nitro right after Uncensored, and we're going to start the show right off with a video recap of what happened in the main event of Uncensored. So just to give you a quick recap here, Booker T defended the WCW Championship against Rey Mysterio, and a shocking return of Sting caused Rey Mysterio to be able to climb the ladder and win the WCW Championship. Rey Mysterio, for the first time, has climbed to the mountain, no pun intended, because of the ladder, to become our world champion as Sting made his presence known. Now we're going to move on to the next segment here, which is going to go through the other matches of the show. So, the WCW Tag Team Championships were retained by Shane and Bam Bam Bigelow over the Outsiders. Double J Jeff Jarrett did get a win on Mike Awesome. The Guido did come up a little short due to the Steiner Brothers' interference against RVD. Goldberg was able to defeat Abyss after a spear off of the stage. And Chris Kanyon was able to defeat Diamond Dallas Page at the pay-per-view. Lots of good stuff at the show. Hopefully you guys did enjoy Uncensored. I think it definitely gets us going into the spring of 2002 in the right direction and starts our summer of 2002 in a great spot. So, without further ado, we've done the recaps. Let's get to the show. And we get two graphics. So the first graphic is we're going to hear from the new WCW champion Rey Mysterio Jr. tonight. And the second graphic is that Booker T will speak via satellite. He is not in the building, about what happened at Uncensored and what his thoughts are going forward. So two big things. The guys from the main event obviously will be at some point talking tonight to see kind of where we're going. So good there. And in our first bout of the evening, in a decent match, Mike Awesome defeats BG James in 9:32 by a pinfall with an awesome bomb. Mike Awesome a 71, BG a 54. Storyline advanced. Counting Quality got the match hotter, and Counting Quality lifted the match, and the match got the crowd hotter. 64 rating overall. We're going to be kind of segueing away from Awesome and Jarrett to Awesome and Dustin. As you're going to see here, post-match, Dustin Rhodes attacks Mike Awesome as Jeff Jarrett obviously is on the outside of the ring barking orders, but Dustin Rhodes is the one who attacks Mike Awesome, and he's also the one who caused Mike Awesome to lose to Jeff Jarrett at the pay-per-view. 65 rating overall in the segment. As we move forward with the storyline, good stuff out of all four men here. Backstage, we got AJ Styles and Mark Jindrak Pinpoint. Over the past few weeks, Pinpoint's just not having any luck with really anything. Keep losing matches, so on and so forth. Tonight, AJ Styles walks up to Mark Jindrak and says, tonight, we both decided that we're going to have singles bouts to prove ourselves, and tonight I'm going to prove Mark that I'm not the weak link here, you're not the weak link, we're just having bad luck, we're good, man. After tonight, we're going to be able to go back to the tag team ranks and really, strive to get those titles back. AJ Styles is clearly kind of being the uplifter, as Jindrak's kind of just listening and kind of upset, but he's not really pushing him away either. So 56 rating on that. And in a decent match, AJ Styles defeats Shannon Moore in 7:36 with a Styles Clash. AJ is 63, Shannon Moore 57. Definite lack of psychology. Okay. Good chemistry out of both men. The announcing quality of the match, 64 rating overall. I'll take that out of two guys who are not really stars. I'll take that all day long. 64 rating, good job. AJ gets the win. Post-match, Jindrak comes out. They obviously are celebrating in the ring. Jindrak looks proud of AJ. Now, as you can see at the bottom, I wish I could blank this out, but I can't. But you can also see in the green a potential heel turn for Jindrak was hinted at. So there is something coming soon. I think you guys kind of know it, unfortunately, it looks like here, but I'm not going to tell you when it's coming. And in a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd and good wrestling, the Steiner brothers defeat those Southern boys in 7:30 when Rick Steiner pins Kid Cash with a top rope bulldog. In terms of in-ring work, Scott Steiner was a head and shoulders above everybody else, and Rick Steiner was the weak link. Jamie Noble 65, Kid Cash a 63, Rick a 51, Scotty an 80. The militia runs wild, story advances. Rick was off his game. Steiner brothers have great chemistry, and the match got the crowd hard with a 71 rating. I'll take that. Great stuff out of the tag team division here. Post-match, the militia attacks the Steiners 4-on-2. Steiners try to fight back, but the numbers game is just too much. A couple minutes go by here. Rob Van Dam hits the ring. He tries to fight him off as well, but it's 4-on-3 now. Well, really 4-on-1 because the Steiner brothers have already been beaten down, and the militia stands tall over the three fallen men as they've got a little bit of revenge of what happened last night at Uncensored. 67 rating, I'll take that. Backstage, Eric Bischoff is in his office with Chavo. Chavo is clearly covering up his head, and he says that he will not wrestle until his hair is fully grown back. And Bischoff says, well, unfortunately for you, Chavo, you're still a contracted wrestler. So tonight, if you do not wrestle for every week that you don't wrestle because of your choice to not want to be in the ring because you have no hair, you will be fined each week. And if it continues for more than 2 weeks, you will be fired. So 69 rating, and it started the Chavo storyline. So good stuff here. I've got to change Chavo's picture so he's actually bald, but he is bald. Lost to Kazarian at the Uncensored. And in a decent match, non-title, TV champion Kaz Hayashi defeats Chavo Guerrero in 8 minutes by pinfall with a quick roll-up. Kaz Hayashi at 64, Chavo at 50. This is kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping this was going to be better, but the TV title and Chavo storyline advances. Announcing quality of the match and a 59 rating overall. Good little international flavor match here. Shane and Bam Bam Bigelow cut an in-ring promo. They're really bashing the Outsiders, proving once again that they're the best WCW tag team in history. I mean, no one can beat them. They've two-time tag team champions. They've beaten everybody that's come to them. They beat the Golden Children and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and they're just really cutting a scathing promo on these guys. 71 rating overall. In a decent match, Shane Douglas and Bam Bam Bigelow defeat Zero Cool in 7:45 when Bam Bam pinned Shane O'Hare with greeting from Ashbury Park. Shane Douglas carried the match. Bam Bam 57, Shane 69, Scott Taylor 54, Sean O'Hara 54. Tag team storyline has advanced but lost heat. Sean O'Hara and Scott Taylor show excellent chemistry and announcing quality to the match with a 64 rating overall. And post-match, Nash and Hall come down, say they are ready for a fight whenever Shane and Bam Bam decide to not be whiners and complainers and only want to talk. Next week, the Outsiders have challenged Shane Douglas and Bam Bam Bigelow to a match, non-title, and if they win, they want another shot at the WCW Tag Team Championships. Shane and Bam Bam oblige, so the match has been made. 74 rating overall. Rey Mysterio comes down to the ring as WCW Champion for the first time. Really soaking in, the crowd really loving it. Obviously, the hero has become the WCW champion, defeated evil Booker T. As Rey Mysterio is saying that he's going to be the most fighting champion he possibly can. He's saying that all of these things, the people say that you can't do, you can actually become, and he is just really just taking it in that he's the WCW champion, and the fans are eating it up. 67 rating. Chris Kanyon interrupts, tells him to stop hogging all the spotlight. That he also won at Uncensored, but no one's talking about it. And if he's going to be such a fighting champion, let's do it tonight. Mysterio agrees, and the main event is Rey Mysterio versus Chris Kanyon, non-title. 68 rating overall. And about that, had great heat and good wrestling. Goldberg defeats Chuck Palumbo in 8 minutes with a spear. Goldberg in 80, Palumbo 52. Match suffered because there was not enough selling shown. 67 rating overall. Bill Goldberg gets the win, which is all that matters after a crazy last man standing match against Abyss. 67 rating overall. Post-match, James Mitchell comes out. Abyss is obviously not here, but Mitchell says that Goldberg has been the biggest mistake of his life. That not only, yes, okay, Goldberg, you got Abyss to stay down for 10 seconds, but just know that the Abyss that you beat last night is not the Abyss that you're going to be getting when he comes back. And you thought you had a problem before, you're going to have a way more destructive monster to deal with when he comes back. And James Mitchell just kind of laughs and then walks off the stage. 63 rating overall. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Buff Bagwell defeats Mark Jindrak in 10 minutes and 4 seconds by pinfall with a quick cradle. Mark Jindrak is going to be distracted by AJ Styles, who's come down to try to help even the odds as Don Marie was causing issues. Jindrak and Buff both give us 58s. The pinpoint storyline advances. Buff Bagwell and Don Marie are a great pairing, and the announcing quality of the match with a 59 rating. So the seeds are still coming in for Jindrak here. AJ got the win, but Jindrak didn't. And obviously there's going to be some seeds planted there. We get Booker T and Sharmell via satellite. Booker T says he is very pissed off that Sting is such a coward that he has to show up at the worst time to screw me over for my WCW Championship when he wasn't even able to show up for his WCW Championship match against me at Starrcade. So let's go with this. I'm using my rematch clause at the next pay-per-view Spring Stampede, and I beg Sting to show up before then because you took my championship away from me. And Mysterio, I don't even blame you for doing what you did. You won. You know what? That's fine. Sting caused you to win that match. Just know that next match is not going to be no ladder match. You're going to have to try to beat me by pinfall, and you're not going to have Sting to bail you out. 73 rating overall there. Booker T's clearly pissed off. He wants Sting, but he wants his belt back, so we're kind of in that weird impulse here. 73 rating overall from the Via Satellite promo. And in our main event of the evening, and about that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeats Chris Kanyon 11:57 by pinfall with a springboard Hurricane Rana. Rey Mysterio in 83, Chris Kanyon in 64, WCW title storyline advances, and DDP and Kanyon storyline advances and gained heat, 78 rating overall. And that's the end of the show. Mysterio stands tall to end the show. Let's see what we get for an overall rating here. 75. Okay, solid Nitro. So we increased probably in 27 regions, 75 rating like we said. This whole red stuff with the growth was restricted to a number of viewers. I have looked into all of this and it keeps growing and I don't understand. So I'm gonna figure this out eventually to make sure that's not a thing. But I'm not really sure. But I will say this. So we are finishing up March. Our next show is our Monday Nitro, the first one of April, so that's exciting. We're building towards Spring Stampede. You already know. Then next week we have the Outsiders versus Shane and Bam Bam. If they win, they get a tag team title shot. We have Booker T already has announced he's using his rematch for Spring Stampede against Rey Mysterio. And we didn't see Sting or hear from Sting, so we're not really sure what's kind of going on there. Whether or not he is truly back or if that was a one-time thing. But I'll say this, guys. So the last video was awesome. We got a ton of likes, loved it. We've been crushing it with views. We're doing great. Everybody's commenting, love to see it. So this is what we're gonna do. This video, I would love to hit 10 likes, so let's really push that. Let's really kind of push the envelope with that. Obviously we're still trying to figure out who the WWE superstar is that's going to be joining us soon. Not going to tell you who it is, but you've seen the clues. And I want to see what you guys think. So, obviously, we've been doing TEW for a little bit here, and we even brought it back. But I want to try to start kind of doing some more stuff on the channel as well. So, want your guys' opinions. So, here's the common question that I want you guys to comment so I can get some ideas. I would like to kind of talk baseball on this channel as well. So, let me know in the comments, please, if you would like to see this channel start talking baseball or just sports in general. I would love to start doing that as well. As soon as I can get that, situated, I'll gladly will. But I want to make sure you guys actually want to see that. So please comment if you do want to see that so I can get a good idea of what's coming forward. And always, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you drop that like we want to see. Comment. I always answer all of them. You've seen it. I always do. And, please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. We're building towards, we're trying to get to that 100 mark. Just kind of keep building and building. We've seen a little bit of growth here and there, but let's just keep pushing it, guys. And obviously, share with anybody you can who loves wrestling, because obviously this is a fun series for me, and it seems like it's been a fun series for you guys as well. So, like I said, please help me out by giving me some comments about if you want to see some sports content. And then next week, next Sunday, you'll see another Monday Nitro as we go towards Spring Stampede. But until next time, be Shooter 94. We out.